Ladies and gentlemen, horror enthusiasts and thrill seekers alike, welcome back to our channel. I'm thrilled to have you join us today as we delve into the spookiest, most bone-chilling, and heart-pounding world of horror cinema. You know the drill, we're about to unveil our list of the best horror films of the year so far. And believe me when I say, this year has been one wild ride for horror lovers. But before we dive into the twisted tales and haunted horrors, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel, so you never miss any of the terror-filled content we have in store for you. Alright, fellow horror addicts, grab your popcorn, turn down the lights, and prepare to be haunted by the shadows of fear. We've combed through the darkness to unearth the most spine-tingling cinematic gems that have graced our screens this year. And yes, we're not just talking about any horror films. We're talking about the ones that managed to carve their names into the annals of horror history this year. The ones that had critics praising their chilling storytelling, inventive scares, and unforgettable performances. And remember, these films aren't for the faint of heart. They're for the brave souls who seek the adrenaline rush of fear and the thrill of facing the unknown head-on. Kicking off this list is the 6th installment of the Scream franchise. Scream 6 represents the latest addition to the renowned Scream film series, skillfully directed by Matt Bettinelli-Olpin and Tyler Gillette. The plot revolves around the newest generation of survivors from Woodsboro as they endeavor to rebuild their lives in New York City, distancing themselves from the haunting presence of the Ghostface killer. However, their newfound tranquility is short-lived as the masked murderer resurfaces to relentlessly pursue them once again. The movie has garnered acclaim for its gripping sequences and innovative death scenes, with reviewers recognizing it as a potent sequel to the franchise's reboot. Its capacity to sustain tension and suspense throughout the narrative is particularly noteworthy, eliciting anticipation as audiences anxiously await the characters' fates. Notably, Scream 6 earns its reputation as one of the most chilling films of 2023 through its skillful depiction of gore and action. The movie fearlessly portrays the grim nature of Ghostface's killings, creating a riveting and exhilarating cinematic experience. Also, the change in setting to the bustling metropolis of New York City injects a refreshing twist into the franchise, captivating long-standing fans. So, Scream 6 is an absolute must-see for both avid followers of the series and enthusiasts of the horror genre. Its ability to deliver a thrilling and suspenseful encounter ensures that viewers will remain on the edge of their seats until the final moments. Up next, get ready for a spine-chilling treat with Evil Dead Rise. This 2023 American supernatural horror film, written and directed by the talented Lee Cronin, marks the thrilling 5th installment of the iconic Evil Dead film series. Starring the talented Lily Sullivan and Alyssa Sutherland as two estranged sisters, this movie promises heart-pounding suspense as they battle to survive and protect their family from the terrifying Deadites. The cast also includes Morgan Davies, Gabrielle Eccles, and Nell Fisher, adding to the excitement. The journey to Evil Dead Rise was quite a ride. Plans for direct sequels to Evil Dead and Army of Darkness, as well as a 4th season of Ash vs. Evil Dead, were initially scrapped. However, by October 2019, the incredible Sam Raimi announced the development of a new film, with Rob Tappert producing, and Raimi and Bruce Campbell serving as executive producers. The talented Lee Cronin took the helm as the writer and director for this highly anticipated project. This film sets the stage for a potential sequel storyline, with wraparound scenes featuring lakeside possession that'll keep you at the edge of your seat. And speaking of Bruce Campbell, the star of the original Evil Dead trilogy, he believes the franchise should take its time to unfold. Hold on to your seats, because Evil Dead Rise is not for the faint of heart. With an R rating for intense, bloody horror violence, gore, and some language, this movie is tailored for horror enthusiasts who seek an exhilarating experience. According to Bruce Campbell himself, it's the scariest film in the series, making that R rating well-deserved. Critics have had their say and the reviews are in. Evil Dead Rise has been met with praise for its intense horror and inventive gore. It's being hailed as lively gore for horror-loving sickos, delivering bucketfuls of blood without crossing into outright cruelty. The change in scenery and cast, along with Alyssa Sutherland's breakout performance, inject fresh life and excitement into this undead franchise. So, if you're a dedicated fan of the series or just a horror aficionado, buckle up and get ready for a blood-drenched spectacle. Evil Dead Rise will sweep you away in a torrent of fear and delight. Next is M3 Gan, a horror comedy movie that was released in 2023. It is directed by Gerard Johnstone and produced by Jason Blum, James Wan, and Cooper Samuelson. The movie stars Allison Williams as Gemma, a brilliant toy company roboticist who designs M3 Gian, a lifelike doll programmed to be a child's greatest companion and a parent's greatest ally. The movie has received positive reviews from critics and audiences alike. It has been praised for its unapologetic silliness and its ability to deliver chuckles as effortlessly as chills. The audience at a Chicago preview of the film went crazy for it. The themes are your classic science gone amok fare seen in everything from Frankenstein to Jurassic Park, combined with a more modern through line exploring anxieties about motherhood and filtered through the knowingly silly lens of the tiny terrors subgenre. One reason why M3 Gan is considered one of the scariest movies of 2023 is because of its effective delivery of horror and comedy. The movie doesn't shy away from showing the brutality of M3 Gan's actions, making for an intense and thrilling ride. The change of setting to Seattle adds a fresh twist to the genre, keeping things interesting for longtime fans. Overall, M3 Gan is a must-watch for fans of the horror comedy genre. It offers a thrilling and suspenseful experience that will keep you on the edge of your seat until the very end. Okay, up next is Huesera, the Bone Woman. It's a supernatural body horror film directed and co-written by Michelle Garza Cervera in her directorial debut. It stars Natalia Solian as Valeria, a pregnant woman who finds herself threatened by occult forces. The film had its world premiere at the Tribeca Festival in New York as part of the festival's Midnight section. The film was set to receive a North American theatrical release by XYZ Films on the 10th of February 2023 and was scheduled to be released on the VOD platform Shudder on the 16th of February 2023. The film has received critical acclaim, with an approval rating of 97% based on 90 reviews on Rotten Tomatoes, with an average rating of 7/10. Its consensus reads, a bone-chilling body horror, Huesera offers genre fans a twisted take on what to expect when you're expecting. 2. Huesera the Bone Woman is one of the scariest movies of 2023 because it takes a familiar formula and turns it into a personal statement. The film is genuinely terrifying because it depicts violence in a natural way, an outward crudeness that intensifies its impact. The soundtrack and cinematography are dark and eerie as hell, and the film draws most poignantly on Valeria's emotional fragmentation. The film is teeming with complex ideas about religion, motherhood, and autonomy, but there's just not enough to carry it across the finish line. It's a must-watch for horror fans. Alright, we also have The Offering, a 2023 American horror thriller film directed by Oliver Park and with a screenplay by Hank Hoffman from a story by Hoffman and Jonathan Younger, based on the Jewish folktale of Abazu. It stars Nick Blood, Emily Wiseman, Alan Corduner, Paul Kaye, Daniel Benzino, and Jody Jacobs. The film was released by Decal on January 13, 2023. The movie has been praised for its unique and often genuinely scary spin on demonic possession horror tropes. On the review aggregator website Rotten Tomatoes, the film holds a high approval rating. Critics have praised the film for its cultural specificity and its finer points about religious faith and rituals that give the creep-outs and jump scares real nuance. The plot revolves around a family struggling with loss who find themselves at the mercy of an ancient demon trying to destroy them from the inside. The son of a Hasidic funeral director returns home with his pregnant wife in hopes of reconciling with his father. Little do they know that directly beneath them in the family morgue, an ancient evil with sinister plans for the unborn child lurks inside a mysterious corpse. The movie is a must-watch for horror fans who are looking for something fresh and genuinely scary. The atmosphere is tense and the scares are well executed. The film is also notable for its exploration of Jewish folklore and its portrayal of a Hasidic community. Overall, The Offering is a well-crafted horror film that is sure to leave you on the edge of your seat. So if you're looking for a good scare, be sure to check out The Offering. You won't be disappointed. Well, that's it for today's video. Don't forget to subscribe.